Hey YT, it's 90302 and I want to welcome everybody to my channel, and I wanted to come to you tonight and show you a couple of the items that you will be seeing come January 2013. Yes, the new year is vastly upon us, and I hope that everybody is safe and is going into their new year with some new goals and new aspirations. Well, along with us going into our new year with all those good goals, all these different companies are now coming out with some of the new products that they're going to be launching come 2013. And a lot of these things are popping up in your drugstores. They're in your local CVS's, Walgreens, Rite Aids. I'm even finding a few things in Kmart. So the first thing that I wanted to come to you and show you is the Fergie Centerstage collection. Yes, we all know that Fergie has partnered up with Wet n Wild. They've been partnered up for a good minute right now. And so now Fergie has like her own little total line with Wet n Wild. And so in that Centerstage collection, you have 4 eyeshadow palettes, you have 3 blush, bronzer, and highlighter palettes, you have a primer, you have 2 gel liners, you have a mascara, you have 10 lipsticks, and you have a host of polishes. So I'm going to quickly run through the items that I did pick up and show you what they look like. And if you're interested, right now I'm pretty much only seeing these in Walgreens. I have heard a few people say that they're now slowly starting to pop up in CVS's. So if you check your Walgreens and they don't have them, try your CVS. Alright, so let me get started with this. So I'm going to start with the fact that they have 4 eyeshadow palettes. These palettes were $5.49, but if you find a display, check the display, because there is coupons on the display if the store has not already removed them, or someone else has not decided to make sure they had plenty of them to go around. But with the $1 off coupon, you can take the $1 off any Wet n Wild product. So here is the first eyeshadow palette, and this one is called Metropolitan Nights. And inside of these you get 5 eyeshadows. The center one is a matte color. So you have this yellow gold, you have this white, you have this kind of pretty taupe, and then you have a black with some gold glitter in it, and then you have your matte black here. And then I'm going to quickly show you what those swatches look like. So here is the first palette. So you have your gold, your white, your taupe, and the black with the gold shimmer. And as you can see, it does transfer to the skin, so you will be able to pick that up. Alright, so that is Metropolitan Nights. The next palette that they have is called Maldives Sky. And Maldives Sky looks like this. You have this pretty teal, you have a blue, you have a purple, and kind of like this minty green with a matte gray shadow in the middle. And I will show you what that matte gray looks like. So there is that matte gray. And there it is swatched out on my hand. So here is Maldives Sky once again. And here it is swatched out on my arm. So you have your purple, which I wish that the purple was a little deeper. It is fairly light. So if you want to try to build the color up, you definitely will have to try to pack that on, and maybe in small strokes. You have the teal, the blue, and then you have that minty green right there. So there is Maldives Sky. The next eyeshadow palette that's in the set is called Dutch's Lounge. And Dutch's Lounge looks like this. And you have that same purple that was in the previous palette, but you have that right there in the center. And I will swatch that, and as you can see, it is fairly light. it doesn't transfer very well. So like I said, you definitely will have to try to build that one up. But it is a matte purple. So there is Duchess Lounge. You get this really beautiful blue with some kind of like iridescent shimmers in it. You have a black with some silver glitter. You have this deep maroon-ish purple here, and then you have a gray. And so I will quickly show you what that looks like. So there is Duchess Lounge, and that blue, as you can see, is really, really pretty. The black and that deep maroon or deep purple right there, and there is the gray, which comes off kind of silverish. So there is a Duchess Lounge. And then the very last eyeshadow palette that's in this collection is called Desert Festival. And inside of Desert Festival, you get kind of like your neutral colors. So you have a nice matte transitional color, or it can be used as a lid color. You have a nice bronzy eyeshadow here, nice orange, a nice brown with some gold glitter, and then you have a matte brown in the center. And I will swatch that. So there is that matte brown, and it is gorgeous, and there it is swatched out on my hand. So here is a swatch of Desert Festival. So you have that kind of skin toned neutral brown color here. You have the orange, the bronze, and then the brown with the gold glitter. So there is Desert Festival. So overall, the pigmentation is not bad. You definitely will have to blend that purple, loving the matte shade that is in the middle. Next in this collection, there were 3 blush, highlighters, and light highlighting powders. And this very first one is called Rose Golden Goddess. If you can see that right there. And Rose Golden Goddess looks like this. And everyone was worried that these were going to be like super, super shimmery, but they are not. There it is, swatched out on the finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. And as you can see, Rose Golden Goddess is a really, really gorgeous color. So definitely this was the very first one that I wanted. Then they have a deeper colored one, and this one is called Carnival in Rio. And Carnival in Rio looks like this. And these were like $5.99 a piece, but if you have the $1 off coupon, then you can get them for $4.99. But there is Carnival in Rio. And this one, as you can see, is definitely a deeper bronzy color than the Rose Golden Goddess. So Carnival in Rio, Rose Golden Goddess. Really, really beautiful colors. And the very last highlighter blush one there is, and this one is called Rose Champagne Glow. And Rose Champagne Glow looks like this. And I will say this one to me is much more, has a slight shimmer to it. So this one I definitely would use as a highlighter. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. So those are all the blush and highlighter palettes and all the eyeshadow palettes. The next thing up in that collection, like I said, was they had a primer, and the name of this primer is called Take on the Day. And so far, as you can see, mine is still in the package. I have not used it yet. And then I picked up only one of the gel liners, and this one is called Little Black Dress. And it looks like that. Comes in a package like this. I have not opened this one yet, so I don't know how either one of those will perform. Alright, the next thing in the collection that I did pick up was I picked up 9 of the 10 lipsticks. The 10th one was a black lipstick, and that one is called Pagan Angel. I did not pick that one up. The very first one that I picked up, this one is called Penthouse Suite, and Penthouse Suite looks like this, and I will give you a swatch of that. So there is Penthouse Suite, and these do not roll all the way down, so be very careful when you're putting your cap back on so that you don't nick your lipstick and have it looking a mess. Alright, the next one that I picked up, this one is called Serengina, if I'm pronouncing that correct, and it looks like this. Kind of like a nice pretty red. So there is Serengina, and if you follow me on Instagram, there are swatches of these on Instagram as well. This next one is called Divinely Chilled, and I want to thank IMSPG because I couldn't find this one, and she was sweet enough to pick it up for me and send it to me. So here is Divinely Chilled, and this is the only one that has like some shimmer to it, and I think it's gorgeous. There is Divinely Chilled. The next one that I got is called Fergie Daily, and Fergie Daily is a nude, and it looks like this. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one that I picked up is another nude, and this one is called Bebot Love. And there is Bebot Love. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. The next one that I got is called Fusionista. And there is Fusionista. And the lipsticks were $3.49. So there's a swatch of Fusionista. There are 3 more. This next one is called Old School Glam. And there is Old School Glam. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. This next one that I dropped, hold on, give me a second. Alright, this one is called Ferguson's Crest Cabernet, and everyone is saying that this is like a great dupe for Max Rebel. So there is Ferguson's Crest Cabernet. It is gorgeous. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. And the very last one in this collection that I got is called VI Pink. And there is a VI Pink. Nice Barbie type pink. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. So here are all the Fergie Centerstage collection lippies, minus the black one, which is called Pagan Angel. So I hope this helped someone decide which part of this collection that they want to get, and hopefully your stores will have the coupons so you can get the $1 off. Alright guys, I'll be back later with some more new items. Alright, bye.